home. We're gonna have to cut those claws. Oh, you're already back in your loft. Yeah. Are you so happy we kept it? You betcha. Hello. Yes, yes. Old bed, but not for long. How you like it? Hey, did you find your litter box? Yeah? Did you? It's underneath. I know, this is your poop apartment, Kay. But I get to use the top. Mostly for your food, though. Well, yes, you know what that is, do you? Look, you got all the foods. Ain't nobody gonna starve, that's for sure. Yeah. Pull that out. Ugh, why are we being so particular? Uh-huh. Too much stuff. Penny, I'm gonna need you to eat some food. Can you handle that? Yeah, that's our new fridge. It can make ice. You ready to go? Gonna need a little bit yet. We got a lot of stuff that still needs to get schlepped. I know, I know. Your food's up here. Come see? Come on, up here. Jump up. I'll show you. I'm gonna help you, okay? I'm gonna help you. There you go. I'll fill that with water, don't you worry. And your food. There you go. Oh, that's the good stuff. Is that the good stuff? Here, you watch the birds and read your newspaper. I'm going to fix the first thing that's already broken in Lucky 2.0. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Penny and I are just getting ready to hit the road here. And yeah, underneath the bed, I was poking around earlier because I was like, well, I'm going to want to see if my alternator is charging when it needs to. So it went open. So I went into the electrical box, flipped this up. Worked well even with this mattress that doesn't have a hinge at the foot of the bed, so that's cool. But when I went to close the box, both struts decided to bust off. I mean, they're at the top. They're only screwed into 1/2-inch plywood. That's what the lid's made out of, so now we got to reinforce that and fix it, because as of right now, the electrical box lid will not hold itself open. Penny's busy exploring her new digs. I promise you all the familiar stuff is here. I know, it's the TV's on the other side. Yes. But as you've discovered, your loft is still there, and your bed is still on the dash. Yeah, and this is how we're living right now. We got a lot of stuff in bags, and I got this old plastic drawer from one of those 3 bangers that was installed with sort of like odds and ends, my meds and whatnot in it. We're having a great time. We're gonna figure it out as we go, aren't we? Just like before. Good girl. You, good girl, good girl, good girl. Welcome to Lucky 2.0.
Maybe start by leaving your parents' house.
It's a message subliminally.
No, it's not. They'll miss you.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys too. We'll be back before you know it.
I could go in.
You're gonna go in? Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. Here, grab handles.
Where's a grab handle?
No, there isn't one, but obviously I need to. Oh, yeah.
Here I am.
There you go. Hmm?
It's pretty nice, son. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
It's good. How does
Yeah,
this...
underneath. Yeah. And push it up and then lift. You got her. Oof. Careful.
So much for that nail.
It'll grow back. Yes! This video brought to you by my like for Revita. They don't sponsor.
Bouncers.
And then really push it down too. There you go. Oh, see?
And this actual, oh, this is an ice maker.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little finicky yesterday. I'm gonna have to look at it a little closer.
And you got your water going or not yet?
Yep. Yeah, it's all attached, but the sink doesn't go anywhere yet, so.
So don't turn it on.
No, the cupboard will fill with water. Yes.
Oh dear. That would
Cupboard of shame.
That would not be good. Oh, this is good. Oh, look at that. So much room up there.
Oh, I know. It's way better.
Oh, is that Penny's destroyed?
Hey, she found it.
Penny destroyed the seat there?
Well, actually, no. This was more Stella.
Oh.
She was the one that would jump up on here, and then she'd sit on the fridge, and yeah. Yeah, right? A little cozy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oven mitts. Stuff everywhere. There's oven mitts over there. That's where we keep that. And the HDMI cables to your left.
I thought you were supposed to have a wider bed. Oh, yeah, you're getting your bed.
There we go. Yes, I gotta go pick it up. I'm sorry. I just like that empty space there. It's fine.
It's nice. Yeah. Oh, this is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good summer too.
I've still gathered
Figuring it
up
out.
some of your stuff in the house.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Let's go see that stuff.
All right.
Oh,
About time, Dad.
Right? Like no time has passed at all. It's about time, right? What a turkey. Oh, tubbers. There, that one's a little bit better. Found the Magneto downstairs. I said, Mom can have this one. It's a much nicer orange, considering the barrel was brown.
Yeah, it was.
Nice.
It was not orange.
Ugh.
That's how yours.
All right, well, basically all of the tools are put away, so we're gonna use the good old pocket boy to hopefully solve our problems. And all the wood is quite large, except for this little piece that I was using as my fire poker last night. This is a piece of 1/2-inch plywood. So let's just saw some off and see what we can do. Okay. And now, I hope I have a screw that'll work. Through the foot. See, like that screw, too long. Man, maybe I should have just gotten a piece of 3/4 inch. How much of that do I have? Not with this, I don't feel like sawing 3/4 inch right now. Hey Penny, how are you? Open this. Okay, screws. What do we have? What do we have? That's the thickness, which means that's gonna come through. Those ones will definitely come through. Okay, sorry about it, Penny. This is gonna be challenging enough with the mattress on the bed platform. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Good morning, EcoFlow Fridge. How are you? See if I can show you what I'm talking about here. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. The strut broke off. One down there by the inverter. Other one's up here on the battery. So there's no way I can film this while doing this and make it look any sorts of acceptable. So give me a minute. Well, belay that, soldier. It's the holes on the legs for the struts are too large for these screw heads. These screw heads just go right through. So I need screws with larger screw heads. So this definitely sounds like a future Matthew problem. Put it on the docket for later. We've got our little repair pieces of plywood. Where did I just put that other one? Oh, there it is. Great. Can I do this with one hand? Not easily. There we go. Yeah. You definitely need those struts to make this seem like a good idea. So save these for later. You can ride there. Enjoy the trip. Even got the construction adhesive out and everything. Right? It's always something, isn't it? And also, Lucky 3.0, make this drawer short enough so it can come out without having to open both doors. Friendly, note to self. Whoa, okay. this in here. Construction adhesive everywhere. What could possibly go wrong? Put the screws back. Pack it up. Probably about time to hit the road. Bushy boy. Bushy boy. Yeah. I'll see you around, okay, Floof? I'll see you around, okay? Okay, so first two things. Number one, I've been zipping back and forth in Grace for way too long. Lucky is so floaty. I mean, it's also windy, but compared to Grace, and all over the place. Got to get used to that again. And two, I immediately hate the fact that I can't just reach over and grab something to drink. That's a downside. The fridge, go all the way back there. Also, the fridge ain't strapped down. So I stopped after I left Mom and Dad's there, and I shoved the the fridge all the way to the wall. It's heavy and the feet are grippy and the wood seems to be, not slick because I didn't finish it, so should be okay, but keep my eye on that. And other than that, yeah, it is a beautiful day. We are feeling lucky up. It has been a hot minute since the old girl had a drink. So away she goes. She's enjoying herself. Smorgasbord, as they say. And yeah, we are definitely just sort of taking our time here. No rush. Probably going to miss the 12:30 ferry. So it means we'll have a nice long wait down there at Galena Bay. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And maybe it's only this station, but it's like, oh, dang. The diesel's there, the gas is here, but then gas pump's there, diesel pump here. I'd have to back Lucky up. Or I bet you, actually, you know what? If I hadn't gone so far forward, I bet you I could do both at the same time. I mean, you can't, because you can only do one at a time on the pump. All things I will have to learn. Oh, that reminds me, do I have diesel in my roto pack for later? I don't know. I got quite a bit in Lucky's tank. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of diesel in there. It's also a little bit loose. That could stand to be tightened. My God. Lucky, how dare you? Yeesh. Should also check my oil level. I didn't do that yesterday after I did the oil change. I mean, I put in the same amount I always do when I do an oil change. But still, it's good practice. Looks good to me. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Oh. Thank you very much, Nicusp. We're gonna miss you. I really don't think I'm gonna make the 12:30 ferry, but we can try. Ready, Penny? Hey, right back in her spot. Happy as a pig in shit. Yeah, let's go to a boat. Here we go. That's not great. I'm just outside on a cusp here. Not too far, I smelled burning and I was like, oh great, what the heck is that? And I walked around and didn't see anything on that side. Sure enough, I come around to this side and there was some smoke coming from this tire. These brakes, I think, have been binding. You can feel the heat right here just radiating out from it. And it's just bloody great. I don't know that continuing to drive it would be the best thing, but well, I'm outside in the cusp. There ain't nothing here. It's always, I was sitting, I'm driving, and I'm like, I can smell something, and then of course the worst things start rolling through your brain. I had just passed a semi and I thought maybe it was the truck, maybe after a bit it'll pass, and it didn't. That's unfortunate. Lucky, your brakes. I mean, there's a chance that maybe it'll just stop rubbing? I don't know. Oh, how do we get all the way to the cusp? I just noticed it now. Okay, well, I'm gonna drive a little bit further. There is a rest stop, actually, the birthplace of Lucky. A little bit further if I even make it that far. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll drive to the next pull-off like this. Don't know where exactly that is. Then we'll get out and take a peek and see if it's still smoking or what, but yeah, it's not ideal. Ooh, old vehicles. All right. Well, let's see what happens, Penny. Wouldn't that be just the way? First night back in the van and devastation. All right, here we go. Yikes! I definitely kept smelling it there for a bit, but it's hard to tell. It's also like partially paranoid brain when you're thinking about it. So let's just let's do this in one shot. Get out there and see if she's smoking again. Oh my God. Oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Come on. Oh, no. She's still hot. But not as bad as it was. So maybe it was just all the sawdust from being in the shop for so long. I mean, I don't know. I just get worried that stuff's gonna, oh, I can smell it when I'm up here. It's almost like heat rises. There's a clicking sound happening. It's gotta be the metal getting so hot. Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna press on and hope for the best and hope that the wheel doesn't burst into flames. It'd be a bad time for everybody. There's no telltale signs of anything, so. Onward. To glory. All right, Penny. You keep an eye on it, all right? You co-pilot, you in charge of making sure our wheels stay unlit. You seem very into it. All right, well, we have made it to the ferry landing, and it is quarter to the top of the hour, which means we have 45 minutes before the ferry is here. So that's okay, I don't mind. Give me time to stretch my legs and whatnot. This side of the ferry always makes me nervous when I have the whole rig with me, because we're at one hell of an incline. I have Grace hold me here. I'm gonna turn on Lucky's e-brake and then go up to park and then ease off the brake and hope she stays. Oh. We're good. Nightmares of the whole thing just going whoosh into the water. All right. Give Lucky a little bit of a break. Oh. Shh. Penny's sleeping. Oh yeah, for moments like this, I really should just get some wheel chocks. Keep them on hand. I think what I might do as well, I'm freaking myself out now, more so than I probably should be. Do this, just can't forget to release that once the boat arrives. Get out of my Jeep, you bloody bug. Can't believe there's bugs everywhere. I'm gonna go back to Alberta and it's gonna get below 0 tonight. And all week, I think. Ooh, yeah, I can still smell it. Still clicking, but not much I can do about this right now. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's probably just rubbing off all the excess. I still got my studded tires on. Those got to get swapped out soon. But like I mentioned a few videos back, we're going to wait on that and just make sure we're in the clear when it comes to the good old province of Alberta before we do that. I think we have until the end of April before they absolutely have to be off anyway. Wonder how many people will be on this boat. So far, just me and them. That was such a nice view coming out of this ferry. A little bit of a windy day out there, which is good. I was wanting to get in the back and poke around with a few things, but I was very nervous about the incline I was on, so I just sort of sat in the seat and cleaned the dashboard while I waited for the boat, which, that's fine, that needed to be done. Now here we are. Seems like forever since I've been on this boat. And now that we're flat, I don't have to worry about rolling anywhere. Look at this, I can just go right into the back. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, the EcoFlow being there definitely impedes it a bit, but we'll figure that out later. Ah, Miss P. You just back here in the lap of luxury, eh? Hello? Hello? All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna poke around a little bit. There's not a lot to do in terms of like organization because I need shelves and cubbies and stuff, which I'm excited to get to. I'm gonna start building stuff like that for sure. One thing that I hope I remember to pack it in my little bag here. Oh, let me see if I did. I'm gonna need to get the bag over here, hang on. Just a bag of odds and ends, clothes and candles and pillows and garbage bags, books. The thing that I want in here, okay, it should be, I'm noticing other things that were with it when it was packed away. Yeah, this, here it is, come here. Penny! Everything's falling out. Ugh. Of course, I had to pack it at like the bottom of the bag. That's a cat's tail. Oh, nice to see you eating your food. Oh yeah, also, just realized I don't have a blocker for that window. I took that down and I left it at mom and dad's. I forgot to put it back in. I was initially going to block that window off just like I did to this one, because I'm planning on getting those insulated removable covers for the rear, so I can get rid of all of that, the insulation and the covers, and then I'll just have those up there for nighttime, take them down during the day, which would give Penny lots of window space. Oh, she's loving this now too. So maybe instead of blocking that one off for now, I'll get a cover from the same company for that door as well. A little obnoxious because it comes in pairs. You can't get just that window. You have to get both. Clearly I have zero need for this one. Yeah, these were sent to me. They're little like spice holder thingies, guys, right? The little magnet ones. There's like a bunch of them too. Okay, so let's see just how magnetic these are. Hello. This fridge is very sensitive. You bump it once with your arm and that's it. It lets you know, hey, you touched me. Okay. You curious? Oh, you want to smell? Here you go. What does it smell like? Does it smell like new? All right, so those are on there. Now, how durable are they? Do we think they would... My God. Do you think they would survive the van if they were mounted on the wall like this? I think what we need is a simulation. Well, as long as the van doesn't get going that violently, I think we're fine. To mount them to the wall. The other one, where'd the other one go? There it is. How would I do that? Something like this. And then I can see my spices. Because I do. Oi! This is why we can't have nice things. I do have quite a bit of spices in here. And that would help organize this a little bit. Get my cinnamon out and my... Is that literally the only spice I have? My God. I have a lot of seasoning in pouches, which you kind of need to stay in the pouch. So I know what they are, but I don't know where that's going to be the best. But it's also funny because it's like, what am I going to build in the future? So I kind of have to think about that. I don't want to just, just put these randomly here on the wall and then, oh, well, I actually want to build a little cubby there. Actually, that wouldn't be the worst, because why would I put something directly above the sink? You know what I mean? I still want to be able to get this off. I love this. This was planned. I can grab my faucet, pull the hose, and it will reach all the way over to the ice maker section of the fridge. Not just a head wreck, my friend. Fortunately, the hose doesn't retract back all on its own too well, but a little shovey shove and it should be just fine. Quality content. Quality content. Oh, snap. That's cool. You actually, you shake them from the side. You twist them until these holes on the side of the lid. I didn't realize there was holes. I thought this was like you had to take the lid off and like pinch it. That's cool. It's just a twist and shake situation, just not from the top. Ugh. Very difficult with only 2 hands. And there you go. Well, that's bloody amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I was back there cuddling with the fur baby. We're almost to the other side here. I don't know, I think I like it just here. I think it's out of the way, it sort of like fits. The only thing I'm gonna wanna do is probably take my Dremel and cut off this little bit of overhang here that's happening. I think on the wall, I think I'm gonna run into problems. I think between gravity and motion, bad things are bound to happen, you know what I mean? Plus then it's in a good place for me to reach when I'm cooking, which will be basically here, but I'll probably be facing the other way just with the way the fold-out tables work and everything. And then if I decide to use the second one, because there was actually a second row of 4, maybe over on that side. I don't know. That's probably what I'm going to go with, though. It's out of the way. All right, well, back on the road.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing roofs, your painted red shakes the room. When I get there, I'll let my feet roam. When I
right, Miss P, you hold down the fort. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go indulge in a little comfort food that I haven't had in what some might say a coon's age. Welcome to McDonald's in Golden. Make sure everything's locked. We're not in the West Kootenays anymore. Just asking for trouble. Oh, it smells so good. It also feels very good to be upright and moving around. Yes, no drink, because I feel like being sacrilegious. Watch this. In here. Ah, yes. McDonald's burgers and fries. A&W root beer. It's also easier this way. I had the root beer on hand, and the A&W's on the other side of the highway. It's a little bit more obnoxious to get there when I got the whole rig. Now we gotta fill up the tiny home on wheels, don't we? Yes. Lucky's a little thirsty. Can you skedaddle? I'm back. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Let's go. Go, go, go. I gotta come in. Come on, go. All right, well. Is this how we live now? Yeah, I know. You're sticking to everything. We still gotta cut your nails when we get back to Calgary. Yikes. Careful. I might be trying to get you to buy A&W root beer.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
Hey, Penny. Yeah, you remember Field? It's been a hot minute since you've been here. I've been here lots. Look at those claws. Unbelievable. All right, final stop. What's happening? Lights are on, right? You're not automatic like Craze. Final stop before making that final push. A lot of finals right there. Decided, obviously, to power through and not stay in Golden. Got a little bit of garbage energy from the McDonald's. Get rid of that garbage, keep the house relatively clean, recycle our bottle. Oh, and the main reason I like to stop here is they got a water bottle refill station inside. And I probably have to use the potty too. Maybe you should try using your potty while I'm gone, okay? I want to know that you know where it is and that you can still use it properly. Yeah, right then. Thank you, delicious A&W root beer. Thank you, mediocre McDonald's. Actually, it was pretty delicious too, I'm not gonna lie. 2 cheeseburgers and a medium fry. Let's wash it all down now, shall we? This thing has seen a lot of use from me over the last 2 months, 2.5 months. Time is just a construct. All right. We got a giant hill to climb and then onwards to Alberta. So at this point, it's Walmart or bust. We're gonna go and make our stand at Hotel Walmart first night back in Calgary. It's like a thing I like to do every time I come back to the city, especially now that we got the entire rig with us. Plus, I'm gonna need a few things, and if I can make it back in time, they should still be open, and we can refill our coffers, so to speak. Did you do it? Did you go potty, or are you still stuck up there? I know you're not stuck. You can jump down to that seat just fine. I've seen you do it 1,000 times on this trip alone. Don't you act a fool. You can do it. I appreciate it. Good girl. Do you need some hard food? Is that why you're nattering? Let's fill it up. All right. Hang on. Got this. Need some cookies. Do you want to leg up? You're getting too old to do all the jumping? Yeah, right. There you go. Don't tell me you're getting too old. Huh? Well, that just means your food's going to end up on the floor. Keep acting like that. All right. I'll let you eat for a bit, and then we're back on the road. You don't want to disturb the tubbers while she's feeding. All right, y'all full up back there? Good to go? All right. Tally freaking ho. Let's do it. See you, field, maybe in about a month or so. And we are back at Hotel Walmart with the entire rig. I've been back here a few times, obviously, with the Irish Pirate Queen over the last 2.5 months. But Lucky hasn't been here since she departed this spot that exact amount of time ago. I know. Now we gotta get the window blocker up on the other side. And smells like somebody's butthole is working just fine. I'm also not turning on the lights right now because I don't have a window blocker on the side window there, which is completely silly because I have the flashlight on my phone. But it is what it is. I'm gonna attempt to see if one of those blockers at the back of Lucky can come off and the insulation panels stay up, and then we'll just use this for the time being. Oh, that one's stuck in the darn door. So that's no good. And that one is being held up by that one. Not really. Yep, totally was. So we'll have to get some tape on that. I actually don't know if I have tape, but let me see if this will work on this window for tonight. Reason one to have a Leatherman. Removing magnets off the side of your van. All that. Oh yeah. That is, well, it's not the best. It's more than good enough for tonight, I believe. Ha! Okay. And let there be light. I don't even think I have any of your poop bags anywhere. We are very ill. I don't even have garbage bags. I need to go into Walmart. Oh my goodness. We are so ill prepared for this, Penny. And, oh, good girl. Yeah, your butthole works. Congratulations. I need mats. That is probably not a tonight thing. Well, I guess I could buy them tonight. I don't see myself cutting them up tonight. Just, this is really hard on my knees on this floor. I've got my 2 carpets down right now, which is great. Actually, there might be poop bags back here. Hang on, let me double check. No, of course not. Oh, found some in our giant drawer. I didn't even have to get out the back to get it. Ha! There's a little excess bit at the end. All right, you nasty putty tat, you. Clean this up. I need to put one of those motion lights in her poop apartment so she can not miss and I can not miss. Hell are my keys with a flashlight on them? Losing my mind. Oh, there we go. Get on your hands and knees and grab some cat turds. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just happy she's not picky about where it is. Don't put it in the garbage can. There's no bag in there. Okay, well, like I said, I got to run into Walmart. I need a bag first. I want to get a couple things. Eggs, garbage bags, wipes. I think I need some wipes. I don't know, maybe not. Stuff out of this bag. Oh, stuff flying everywhere. Okay, organize all of that when we get back. There's our grocery bag. What the heck is that? Oh, there's our grocery bag. And while we're in there, maybe we'll just have the ice maker make us some ice. Okay, well, that was a happy accident. This Dometic water faucet has an auto off feature. Like when you turn it on, it'll run for a certain length of time, then it turns itself off, which is not ideal if you're trying to fill like a big pot of water, but it's really ideal when you want to bring the water level up just high enough in the EcoFlow glacier to make some ice. I assume it's enough. Let's find out. You can do it. Nailed it. 15 minutes, we'll have ice, although I'll probably end up being in Hotel Walmart just a little bit longer. All right, welcome back to Cowtown. Okay, I actually moved the EcoFlow over to the side door because why the heck have it here when I have the ability to go out my driver's door, which is exactly what I'm gonna do now. So, lights out. Penny, hold down the fort. I shall return with some provisions. Kind of feels really cool being back with the whole rig. Got a little bit of discomfort and pain in my hip and my leg. Must have been the McDonald's I ate. Clearly. No, it's right, that's what it's like to drive when you don't have cruise control. It breaks you. Slowly learning what I can and can't do in terms of putting things places. I want to utilize new parts of the build. Okay. Get ourselves organized. We got bread. We got chips on the new counter. Ah, yes, garbage bags. Here we go. Oh. I got rid of the cat dookie, but there's still, right, that stuff there. And let's not forget our eggs. We will put these in the fridge. And, oh no, would you look at that? We got to make room in the fridge for the eggs. All right, we'll get our ice cubes. See, oh, very nice. There we go. Now for the main event, which is regrettably way back here again. There we go. Yes, sir. I can't think of a better time than right now to have some of the top shelf stuff. Okay. Stretch out the neck. Oh, there we go. Actually, EcoFlow can stay here for now. It can actually probably be a footrest for a while. I don't know what's gonna have to move over there. I gotta give power to the TV. I am very quickly, I mean, I already knew it, but I'm very quickly realizing I don't have anywhere to put anything. And that's to be expected. I had a lot of nooks and crannies and shelves and cupboards and doors and little compartments and whatnot in Lucky 1.0. And that was a huge crutch for sure, to have a lot of stuff. And I don't have anywhere near the amount of stuff with me, but it's still too much. You know what I mean? Like, I got that plastic drawer sitting on the bed right now with all of my stuff in it. I mean, I got to get into the back tomorrow and organize my drawer, as well as finish up little things here and there. I want to get the bed, you know, that the door fixed tomorrow would be great. I also want to go get my bed, my new bed. Be interesting to see. I mean, I'm sure this bed will be fine tonight. Hopefully I don't fall off into the crevasse. I won't. The wolf pack is there. We'll be fine. But then where the hell is the wolf pack going to go tomorrow night? Poorly planned. It's a totally different house. Like, it is and it isn't. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I know it's the same shell, it's the same vehicle, the cab's all the same. The seats flipped around, which is amazing. The color scheme's different. It's got that like modern feel to it. And that wasn't even my intention. I just decided to go with white and black because why the heck not? Kind of matches the TV and the fridge and all that stuff. And when I get the window coverings, we'll get them in the glacier gray color, which is basically white, which will kind of match the one covered up window. And I like the way that it came together. It's not usually something that's important to me, but here we are, and it's a brand new home, and it's really cool. It's really exciting. It like reinvigorates the excitement that I had when I first moved into the original build. I'm very excited. All the little hiccups here and there, like with the door broken already. I mean, I guess that's just sort of par for the course, and I'm okay with that as well. It's also been a long time coming, hasn't it, Penny? Hasn't it? It's very warm still here. I don't know if I'm going to need the diesel heater tonight, but fingers crossed it works. I'm sure it will be fine. It worked every single time I fired it up when I was in New Denver. I think I'm just going to sort of enjoy the evening here now. And then probably, maybe first camping trip, I'll start brainstorming ideas, and then maybe the second camping, well, not the second camping trip because I'll have my little girl with me on that trip, but I'm talking about building places to put things, like need little shelves and whatnot, like in between the hanging cabinet and the poop apartment, you know what I mean? And like we were talking about waiting for the ferry stuff up here. We will start small. We will get spices into the spice jars. That will be our goal tomorrow after procuring the new mattress. Warm enough to do this, that's for darn sure. Probably time to get into my jammy outfit anyway and just snuggle into the fort. And that's what's so cool about this. I've always said that as a guy. It's like having a little pillow fort, or you know what I mean? Like blanket fort that you would make as a kid. But I did it as an adult. I sure did it. Okay, let's move the EcoFlow. just super light. A little closer to the TV, shall we? Move the poop bucket over here. Yeah, that can be my footstool for the time being. I'm also mildly regretting not wiring in my little cigarette lighter 3-banger that I had. I have it still. It's in the back. It's in the drawer. Only because it would have been a great way to charge my phone and stuff tonight, but I got the EcoFlow at the foot of the bed. That'll have to do. TV have power? Oh, it sure does, buddy. Oh, let's get the remote. Come to life. It's been a hot minute. I didn't even test to see if it still worked. I always worry about stuff like that when you unplug it and don't use it for a while, because that falls into the whole category of if you don't use it, you lose it. It's not the case. Are my batteries dead? The TV is on. Oh no. I'm gonna have to use buttons like a savage. TV works. Remote does not. Wonder if, let's try the old flipping of the batteries and see if that, oh, these ones are the same. Yeah, no, these are just gonna be dead then, aren't they? Darn it. Well, put it on the list. Hopefully I can figure out how to navigate this from here. Let me see. That's literally volume. Oh, I can't get down to, that's interesting. Well, gotta stop leaning against this fridge. I just turned it off. Bad shoulder. Huh. I didn't foresee that, and I ain't going back in to Walmart to get friggin' batteries right now. It was hot in here, like hot. I had to open up both fans and turn this one to exhaust just to get some circulation in here. I was sweating. What? I mean, I have to have a horse bath still, but that's crazy, right? And now I'm being extra fancy. Check this out. This is why I got the baguette. My mom came back from the States with this garlic basil dipping oil. This is the best way I know to eat dipping oil. Don't mind me, just sitting in my new van build, eating some bread with oil. It's pretty darn good. The bread is not. Do not recommend French baguette from Walmart. Yeah, also, in the interest of learning, I cannot open up or put down this table without opening the door because of the garbage can. So we may be sealing this window after all and moving the garbage can up. Maybe. It might not even work then. The table's quite high. I'd have to just learn to live with it that way. I do have this one that I could have used just as easily, so I am learning my space, and it is what it is. I guess since the TV is no bueno, and for those that were unclear on what happened there, batteries in the remote dead, and the buttons on the side of the TV, you can navigate to the inputs of the TV, but you can't navigate to the apps that you have downloaded. Makes sense. How would you navigate around said app even if you got into it? First world problems, I tell ya. All right, well, a little bright in here. We don't have our fairy lights wired in yet. That's another reason why having that little 12-volt plug-in would be nice, but here we go. Maybe knock it down even more. Well, I can't see in the dark. Very nice. The problem with turning the lights down makes for a much grainier picture. Okay, let's see. This is the first time I've had these sport wipes in box form. Oh, they smell so good. This is the peppermint one, I believe. Don't eat it though, and they're giant. Look at it go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. It's oddly comforting. I mean, I've had a proper shower at my fingertips for the last 2.5 months. It's just something about this lifestyle that sort of gets ingrained in you after a while, I guess. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's fan going. It's starting to get a little bit chilly in here. So in the interest of learning as much as I can and making sure everything works, we're gonna boot up the diesel heater because we're gonna need it in the middle of the night anyway. And I'd rather know now if there's any issues. But while that is booting up, I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for watching. And more importantly, thank you very much for coming on this adventure with me as I redesigned my tiny home on wheels. It was a lot of fun for me. It was a great time to carpe diem, as they say. I was given an opportunity and I was very happy to take advantage of that opportunity. And now here we are. So thank you again to everybody for watching and commenting and liking and supporting the videos in every way that you can. It really does mean the world to me. I'm very excited to start figuring things out here in Lucky. That's going to start first thing bloody tomorrow because there's already stuff everywhere. But until then, I will say just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. There's the sound of the diesel heater. We are good to go.